Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. This is your Colorado comedian throwing it down on another PITSTOP that you're paying attention to. And of course, you know what happens on a pit stop. You got your weather, your local news, and your sports coming through like it's supposed to. So sure enough, stay tuned. And again, guys, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all you and yours out there sitting out there watching this actually show. Because Christmas is gone, New Year's is around the corner, and it's about to be 2024. F-O-O-R. Fo. F-O. Yeah, fo. It is a fo. So, by all means, guys, stay tuned. This is your Colorado comedian here in DCC Studios here in Colorado, where if you found out where I was, you really wouldn't know where I wanted to be. I mean, it's just one of those things that happen to go out. But by all means, take a look at this. January 25th here in Colorado, we're going to have a lot of comedians coming through, and we're going to have some musical artists coming through. A good portion of it happens to be from Colorado. So, you know, I do know that we don't have any Colorado comedians out there. But this one here is your only Colorado named comedian. So, yes, I'm from Colorado. Yes, we got some funny people here. And I got some more music and stuff coming on to show you guys, hey, this ought to be fun as a mug. Crap. The best of the best. Wow. I mean, like, seriously, guys. But if you're watching me on, you should be catching me on Facebook. You should catch me on Instagram. And you should be catching me on YouTube. So all three are ready to rock and roll. Those are things that you can't, hold on. Always say that, yeah, your Colorado comedian's here. So by all means, guys, thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for paying attention. And also, let me let you know that, yeah, this is the Blame It on the Wheel PITSTOP, where I give you weather, local news, and maybe some sports. So, with that being said, sure enough, the weather here in Colorado is a balmy 56 degrees. With it being 56, that just basically means that, yeah, it's colder than shit here in Colorado. What I would highly recommend is you guys in Colorado, along with myself, we're going to break out the triple fat goose coats and on and so forth, because I'm sorry, not a lot of people like to be cold. Like this one. So, by all means, guys, make sure that you guys bundle up here in Colorado. When you fly in, make sure you have a coat that's going to keep you warm. And then by all means, if you are flying in, be careful of DIA, guys. The Denver International Airport may say that, yeah, everything is good, but I've flown out of it many a times. I would rather go back to Stapleton. A lot better. So, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys remember Stapleton, go ahead and put in the comments down below or even before, just to let me know that, yeah, you're paying attention. And unfortunately, I do know that a lot of people are paying attention to the Pete Stop. So, thank you. Shots out. You put your comments in, and then I put you on live too. So, by all means, make sure that you get with the Colorado comedian on this PITSTOP. Hey, don't pay attention to where it says 2020 comedy tour because we've already done that tour. I'm actually on 2024 tour. So that means that it's been 1, 2. It means it's been 4 years that I've actually done this. So, with that being said, we're going to jump right into sports. I know you guys think that sports is crazy, sports is stupid. But hey, if you are paying attention to the Thursday night football game where you have the Cleveland Browns actually take on the New York Jets, go Jets. Cleveland Browns walked away with a 37-20 win over the Jets. So, shout out to Cleveland, Ohio, where, you guys finally got your team back. And everything is running the way it's supposed to over on the Cleveland side of the house. So, shout out to the Cleveland Browns for winning Thursday night football. Again, the score was 37-20. Wow. Good job, guys. You guys deserved it. I would have done a little bit more damage on that, but that's just me. But sure enough, shout out to the Thursday night football. You guys kept me involved way more than I was supposed to. Shit, it was a good-ass fucking game. It was. I had to lock up my dog because I was running around here so bad. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly where most of this is actually going to run. Because, like I said, on a pit stop, guys, it's quick. It's to the point. It's where you would want to know what your weather is locally, what your local news might end up being. And I just started with sports. So again, guys, happy holidays to you, your family, and also a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to people that are out there too. Because, I feel it I get it. I do. I understand. I'm not as crazy as you thought I was, but I can be. So, if you think I'm crazy enough, go ahead and put a comment in. You think I'm stupid enough, yeah, you know what to do with the stupid enough part. But sure enough, like I said, what I'm trying to do, guys, is get you ready for a Pete Stop, where sure enough, like I said, I give you your local news and some weather. Whoa. And, of course, my favorite of all favorites, local news. So, on this episode of the, as they say, the Blame It on the Wheel Pete Stop, we may have some people show up. We may have some people come in. Yeah, it's kind of rough and rugged because, I've done way more than 25 to 45 minutes of me talking. So I know for a fact that there are some people out there that would just love to continue to scroll on, do what you're doing, and then miss what they say is local news here in Denver, Colorado. Hey, you may miss how the weather is and you're flying in. So, by all means, guys, like I said earlier, the weather here in Colorado, dropped. So it's no longer my 50s. We are in the 30s. 3-0. We're like rolling. We're rolling 30s, rolling 30s. So, yeah, shout out to the rolling 30s out there that are all in mix. We're going to drop to a 29 later on in this afternoon, about 12 a.m.-ish or so. And then sure enough, looking at what I was looking at earlier, again, guys, I wasn't lying. Friday, I got a 51. Saturday, I'm at a 54. Sunday, I'm doing a 43. And then Monday, I'm coming in with a 48. And then if you really want the rest of the week here in Colorado, you're looking at a 48, 44, 45, 41, 47, 50. Hike. Yeah, that means like let's go. Like, let's make sure, you guys don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's going to get fucking cold here in Colorado. So, you know what that means. You guys know what that means. What that means is if it gets cold in Colorado, honestly, there's a certain person that needs to be attended to. So, with that being said, weather-wise, quick question out there, guys. What did the Jolly Fat Man send you for Christmas? Because I do know that there are some Sauce in the Cityans that actually got their wish, that actually got what we were looking for, and they're enjoying it more than they were supposed to. So, to all of the 6,000 Sauce in the City comedians out there, which is another word of words that you guys don't understand, because you need to go to Roku, hit up UBSN TV, and then you'll find not just this one, but a whole lot of comedians that are out there that we actually are having some fun. And again, this is your Colorado Comedians' 9th tour out there to Las Vegas that I'm letting you guys know that by all means, come down to the Artifice. So delicious. To where you will see this one maybe in something a little bit different, but I'm kind of like feeling some skinny dipping going on, guys. Like I said, it's cold in Colorado, but I'm finally got my heat paid. I got my phone bill paid, and the internet's working the way it's supposed to. So I shouldn't be cut off anytime soon. Now, here's a little break in this pit stop to let you guys know, like it says, blame D on the will. Blame D on the will. Get out of here. But when you blame the D on the will, you will see that, things have not changed. And everybody, I give you the opportunity to, like I say before, go ahead. Blame it on me. I know you're trying to find people out there to blame shit on. I know you're trying to find one little hook that your manager will just say, hey, who did this? You know what? Will did it. Yep, sure did. I can't say anything less. I would have loved to have smacked the next person that put my job in their mouth. But everybody has my job in their mouth. So, yeah. So, by all means, guys, come on, watch it. There's some other stuff. shout out to Jay Coldwater and Doughboy sitting over there in Las Vegas, doing their little show out there. It came on. I seen you guys. Banging show, guys. Banging. The topics were on top, and there wasn't anything else that I, could have ever said. But with this, blame it on the wheel, PITSTOP. Like I said, guys, what did Santa leave you for Christmas? Because sure enough, yeah, I got to actually say this. By all means, did you get what you wanted? Or do you still have to wait till next year? Or, is it one of those things that Santa was there and we need to go talk to Mr. Santa Claus, Chris Kringle, Euphemal, D-Man, the red suit wearing, non-beard having, wants to sit there and kick it with everybody else through the whole entire year. But when it's time for you to work, you get some little old people that have been in for a couple years to help you out. I get it. Child labor laws don't affect anything in or the North Pole. Makes sense. I would take a whole lot of people to the North Pole and have them make stuff for me, like you got things going on for you, Mr. Fat Guy. So, ho holidays to you, Mr. Jolly old fat guy out there, because sure enough, I gotta say, you were supposed to deliver my Christmas presents in Vegas. Yeah, that's where I was. You're supposed to deliver what I have Christmas-wise in Vegas. Las Vegas. The Colorado comedian was in Las Vegas, Santa. So, I know you got the letter. Make sure you hook the Colorado comedian back up in Colorado. Make sure I get my shit. And sure enough, that's what brings me to this point in it, guys. If you haven't been paid, I got a crew out there that will, as soon as you dial this number here, 1-800-SANTA-STALKER, yeah, we gonna get Santa to pay what he owes. Literally. We're going to go rough him up, let him know all the hood kids haven't gotten anything, and sure enough, those trailer park kids haven't gotten anything either. So, yes, sir. Santa, 1-800-SANTA-STALKER, give it a call. It would have been 1-800-GRINCH-KILLER because, yeah, you guys are killing my holidays. I love holidays. I love the Christmas cookies. Love the milk. Love the eggnog. Hey, even when you spike it and you didn't tell me, that was a good one too. Dizzy Draken sitting out there under Soundcore Records. But yeah, guys, geez, get into the holiday spirit. That means calm the fuck down on you irritating, non-having, non-loving, humane people. You know who you are. Not only do you know who you are, but you know exactly why I said it the way that I said it. Because sure enough, if I continue to say what I'm saying, you're going to be mad for the rest of the day because you're looking at yourself.
Sweet.
You are letting yourself know that by all means, You don't really want to hang anymore here in this world. You don't want to hang anymore on your job. Plus, you really don't want to hang anymore when your sports team is not having a good day. So, New York, I know how you feel. I've been there a couple times. The Browns need a life, and they need to get what's going on. So, sure enough, like I said, on this pit stop, we have weather, local news, and then what you're about to get is sports. So, in the sports side of the house, league sources, Broncos contract talks with Wilson from bye week unrelated to December benching. What? We benched a very high-rated quarterback here in Denver? If you know how Denver runs, go ahead and look at the Denver Nuggets. Just this past year, they've finally gotten their NBA championship. So shout out to Jokic and the Denver Nuggets for actually finally bringing it home. Nuggets have done it once. Broncos have done it 3 times. And even the Colorado Rockies have brought home something a little better than what you're talking about. So, Wilson, go ahead. Get up out of here, dog. Go ahead, grab the kids. Sell your home. Hey, tell the wifey she can say whatever she wants to now about Denver because she doesn't have to come back. You know why she doesn't have to come back? Because Denver doesn't want her in the first place. And then sure enough, shout out to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders over there in CU. Go Buffs! To where the CU Buffs are actually holding down a little bit better on the recruiting side. They've actually moved on, guys. So watch out next year. CU will be up there in the higher rankings. You can quote me on this. That where you'll see CU on the Colorado Comedian just about all year long. And then, of course, you're going to see the Rockies out there. And then if I really find it, I may get some other Denver sports teams on this little skit. Like, shout out to the Mammoths that are here in Denver, Colorado. Shout out to DU, which is here in Colorado. If you don't know those two, well, maybe you need to pay attention to that sport. That's a pretty good sport. It's really, really good. So, on this pit stop, guys, like I said, it's really quick. Make sure you grab your smokes. Make sure you grab what you need. And coming up later on down the pike, we're going to have the late show. That's where we have games being played, comedians coming on, and we may even have a shout out or two to give out to certain people. So, by all means, if you haven't seen it, get with it. Because here is the PITSTOP with your Colorado comedian, Willie C. Smith, here in DCC Studios. Right on. Interesting. I like it a lot. Looks kind of cute, And then, of course, like I said, I don't take too much time because it's a pit stop, guys. Sports happen. Weather happen. And then again, like I said, bundle up when you come to Colorado because you're gonna freeze your little nays off out there. So if you haven't had a rock and roll nay, I really don't know what to tell you on that behalf because yeah, that's just kind of crazy out there. Locally on the sports, Michaela Schifrin masters tough course conditions at Women's World Cup GS for a career win of 92. So shout out to you, Michaela Schifrin. She's here in actually Boulder, Colorado, where she does most of her training. So that was kind of hot, you know. So, you know, shout out to our Colorado sports fanatics out there that are just going nuts. You guys deserve it, guys. Way to go. I enjoy every last show that you've done. Speaking of shows, again, guys, January 25th here in Denver, Colorado, I'd want to take a look at the ticker and see if I could get some information on the comedians coming in on this one because I can't give out names. You guys haven't purchased anything. When you purchase, that's when 95% of the comedians are going, yeah, I would love to come to Colorado. I would love to shut down your show. I would love to get so high and drunk here that it was the best time of my life. And the Colorado audience, that's you. You. Hey, you in the back. That's you too. When you hear this and when you see what's going on, you're going to want to come get your funny on, your laugh on, your drink on, your eat on, and you're just going to have the best time of your life. So stay tuned. Really, really soon, we're going to let you know exactly, and I say we because it ain't just going to be this one. It's going to be some other ones letting you know that, hey, it's about time. Way to go, Colorado. So, kind of breaks me into more of a, you know what the local news here in Colorado is, guys? That means like, you know, what's going on locally here in Colorado. I'm like, you know, yeah, we have police problems. Yeah, we have. They're here. You know what? Speaking of police, shout out to the Utah State Trooper that pulled me over for doing 66 miles an hour with a black car, black tinted windows, and a black man driving down the street that you just somehow had to pull the fuck over. Way to go there, Samson. It was the best time of my life there, guy. You know, yeah, shout out to you. And then also shout out to you because you took the rest of my cigarettes or quote unquote tobacco that I had available to actually get me home. So yeah, thanks for the stress on top of that. But then again, shout out to the Utah State Troopers out there. You guys are doing your job. I really can't say too much bad about you. Hey, I blew underneath the limit. If you'd have caught me a couple miles earlier, you'd have got me in jail because I'm pretty sure I was way over. I'm pretty also sure that, like you said, I was trying to hold in most of the smoke getting through Utah. Had I not had rolled down my window, I'm pretty sure I would have got through Utah. Because, shout out to Jay Coldwater again for helping out. Shout out to Mark E. Shout out to Stony Baloney. You guys are out there, guys. I still see you. And then, as I say, not putting their names with this particular setup, but local news here in Colorado, from what I'm understanding, Trump is back in the news, guys. It's up to you how you actually vote. I'll never be with that guy ever in my life. But, you know, Marine Bard, Trump from ballots as U.S. Supreme Court weighs state authority to block former president. So, yeah, having a hard time trying to get back on the ballot. I understand. When you off the ballot, you know get on the ballot because you know singer no more. We are tired of your, I don't want to build a snowman, Mr. Trump. I don't really want to go outside with you, Mr. Trump. And if you were looking at how I'm looking at it in my head, I wouldn't put my eye hole through the hole that has a gun pointed at it. But that's you. Do what you want. I wouldn't do it, but okay, go ahead, stupid. Yeah, I'll be the Will Smith on the back end side, popping your brains through everything else. And then again, I'm probably the one that'll kick in your front door and tell you that the devil is here. Yes, I will tell you the devil is in your home. You know why? Because I love fucking everybody else's houses up. It's so cool. So, that's how that works out. Boober. Switch could be good for Republicans and bad for the state party. Wow. We have a politician that has gotten some brains and decided that he don't want to be where the hell he was. Right. I get you. I understand. You feel like you've been playing too long too. Now you want to play for the other team. Sounds like a butch to me, guys. Maybe he's a femme. He's got something wrong with him because sure enough, that really don't make no sense to me. So, you want to do all that? Enjoy. Have a good time. Just don't take the rest of the United States down with you because I'm sorry. I have exit hole only and I do have a dick. So I rather love pussy. Period. So, here we go. The last setup, guys. The very last setup of this. And like I said, this part of my local news, which is my last part, which breaks into something else, is this. If you are in Las Vegas on January 3rd or January 5th, make sure you come down to the Artifice. Tell Sarah I said, what's up? And you may get a discount on a drink or something, because me and Sarah, we's kind of tight. We've done it for a while, so shout out to Artifice. Shout out to the owner, which you know what? If you put in the comments who the owner is, he's been said a couple times. Put in who the owner is, and let me see if I can't get you some free tickets to the January 3rd show. So, January 3rd, the Colorado comedian is actually doing a hosting for Sauce in the City for the Chocolate Child out there to show you guys some comedy, have some fun. This cast has changed. It's a whole new lineup on this one. Not the same people that you've seen before. So our number of 6,000 comedians is probably at 7,000 comedians now because we just added another 20. Whoa. And then, of course, like I said, yeah, Jay, I see you, dog. I see you. But Jay Coldwater, he's trying to jump in to have me do some damage. And then, of course, Doughboy is out there. He's causing me to do some damage. Wow. Shout out to Phil Page. Thanks, Phil. That white privilege card came in very, very handy, man. Shout out to you, dog. I got another idea coming up there. So if you would like to get your white privilege card, you think I'm you think I'm bullshitting you? You think I'm bullshit? Okay. See, you're doing me like everybody else does when they say I'm not the Colorado comedian. Show me some ID. Show me what it happens to be. So, for you non-believers out there, your Colorado comedian has finally come up with his white privilege card. It is to match me a little bit. It's light brownish, but it is to show you guys that all you white people can't really mess with me anymore. I have my card. I good to go. I keep my card on me. Just like y'all keep y'all money on you. So by all means, guys, shout out to Miss Treese, Miss Treese Gordon. Add in the last name, Miss Gordon. Who's going to be out there with me January? But she's hosting a different show because there's another show at the Artifice that's totally new, totally different, totally banging. And of course, the host of that show is Miss Treese. So, January 3rd, come rock with your Colorado comedian. I would. And then stay around because January 5th, Miss Treese is doing her show that I actually don't have to host. I get to actually go have fun and play with the rest of the comedians. So I have to be a little bit readier than more than normal, guys. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys catch what I'm talking about. Stop traveling out there. By all means, have everybody come to your house once in a while. Come down, knock on your door once in a while. Have your phone blow up once in a while. So if it hasn't happened to you, by all means, put another post out, tweet out, Instagram out, OnlyFans page out to where you say, hey, you said we were friends back in the days. Now you haven't called me in about 10 years. I think that constitutes that your friends need to start calling you guys. Yeah. The millennials don't understand what it used to be when you had your great, 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 great grandmother or your great, 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 great grandfather that helped you get on this planet. So you better start representing because I know you missed out on a couple of those family outings. I know I have. The Smith Silas situation. Yeah, wow, that's real bad. Jeez. Shout out to my family down there in Jacksonville, Florida. I see you guys. I love you. By all means, pass this around because sure enough, the Colorado comedian is going to get his show January 25th all the way down to Florida within the month. And then we're going to fly up to New York because I got to check out my man Albie. And then we going to head down to California because Gabriel Alexander and the crew down there are doing some damage. And then we're going to touch Texas because, Charlie Mack is sitting in Texas. And then I got to shoot all the way over to Chicago and let Robert K. and the homies beat me half senseless because I really need to get my blackness back. And you can only get black if you're in Chicago. And then we're going to finish off this whole entire scenario to where Las Vegas, again, be the 9th time I've been there. Yeah, 9th time. But 9th time, we're going to be at an address. Just like I did it here in Colorado on January 25th, I'm going to do the same thing in Las Vegas to where these comedians will be in a home. There's going to be food cooked. There's going to be something to drink. And you all have to do is just come into the front door, have a seat, and prepare to have your guts basically beat up. Now, guts beat up to me is you're laughing so hard that your muscles contract, which is where shout out to Eddie Griffin, and also shout out to Jesus, man. I understand how you women do this hair thing. I don't get it. But shout out to
Sweet
that guy, that he's out there doing things that wants to break Eddie Murphy's record. So, I don't know what record he's trying to break. I'm trying to break Snoop Dogg's record of quitting smoking for the 9th time. However that works out. But yeah, shout out to Snoop, Death Row, 9 News, Sauce in the City, Coffee Time Comedy, and big time DCC Studios, where, your Colorado comedian, Willie C. Smith, is throwing it down for you guys. Like I said, it's Pit Stop. Local news, done. Sports, done. Weather, done. And as they say, if all 3 are done, you know what that means. I got 4 tires, full tank of gas. It's time to get the hell out of this pit stop. Where me, your Colorado comedian, has been holding it down for just an hour of your time, guys, to let you know that's how we do what we're supposed to do. And, come on. Tomorrow is going to be different. I'm pretty sure the weather's going to change up a whole lot. The local news ain't going to change, except for one particular item. And then sports-wise, unless you happen to be the Colorado Avalanche, who knows what to tell you? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Shoot, shout out to all the high school teams here in Denver, Colorado, especially all the Denver public schools that are sitting there trying to hold it down. All you 6A, 7A schools out there, yeah, we'll get to y'all. Maybe. Possibility. Don't know. Get to you guys soon enough. But hey, thank you guys for staying tuned to this Pit Stop episode and season 6, episode 70-something, to where I let you guys know. Shout out to everybody that's helped the Colorado comedian get down. If I started going down names, we'd be here for another 2.5 hours. And 2.5 hours ain't going to help the rest of this beer go down, guys. Just saying. Shout out to Callie's. Shout out to 710 Pipes that actually hook up your Colorado comedian with all of the paraphernalia that he needs. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal for putting his hands on this face and his whole entire arm on my son to pull him out of a mosh pit that he shouldn't have made in the first place. At decadence. So I say decadence because shout out to the people that are working decadence here in Colorado. Mama, I got you. I see you, Mama Susan. Oh, yeah. Shout out to those guys. So if you see security out there, guys, hey, tell them Will said what's up. Because it's going to be one of the good things in how things rock and roll with you guys. So on this pit stop, guys, like I said, I'm out. Catch me January 3rd, January 5th, January 25th, and you might have some fun. Tickets are on sale for all 3 shows. So $10 for the 3rd, $10 for the 5th. Hook up your Colorado comedian and buy a ticket. Give me a call. Send it through. Sauce in the City Live is where you want to put that one, guys. And got it. Check out my Facebook page. There will be a posting of where the tickets are able to get gotten at. You'll get the first 2 that's available. And then the 25th, I
Sweet.
swear, I'm going to ask my aunt, Miss Arkansas, to come out here. I'm going to ask my cousin, Robert Kane, to come out here. I might ask my other cousin, Toy Toy, who's over there, to come out here too. I really might ask my good cousin, Charlie Mack. He might come down here for a little spell because he's trying to get Colorado, off of his bucket list and onto the map too. So, check it. Get with it. Stay tuned. Pit stop was quick. It's already over. I've got to go. But shout out to you and you. Oh, you back there. I see you, dog. Shout out to you guys that are paying attention to this little pit stop. You guys get with me on the next one. Might have something just a little bit more slossy and flossy. We might actually try to eat something.
Sweet.
We might actually try to get some things down and cracking. So stay tuned in the next PITSTOP with your Colorado comedian. This guy here in DCC Studios. Where next time, it's not just going to be me. Oh, thank God it's just not going to be me. Because there's going to be some more people in on this scenario. And you know what? Here's what I recommend. You guys normally know I give out the secret word of the day. So go back along the lines. And for every time that this was said, you need to take a sip, smoke on something. Hey, pop another Axe pill if you got to. Take another cat if you wanna. Even eat the stem on the back end of that sucker if you need to. Hey, if you don't do any of that, go ahead and grab some coffee and some sugar. You'll understand that the rush is all about because it's PITSTOP time with your Colorado comedian, yeah. So it's detrimental, guys. So go back along the beginning of the track. And the secret word of the day is Colorado comedian. So if you see me say Colorado comedian, take a drink, light up your blunts and stuff like that, and then check it out. Because I'm pretty sure you would not get to the end of this situation and go, oh, there's no way he said it more than what's going. You're about to be messed up. So this is your Colorado comedian. Putting it down to where I'm telling you guys, go back over the skit, guys. You won't believe it. It's crazy. Yeah, I said Colorado comedian at least 30 to 40 times. And if you're really paying attention, like I said earlier, it's the Colorado comedian. So, you know what? Just to help you guys out before I get out of here. Let's see if this Jerome can actually pay attention to some stuff. So here we go. Great word of the day on this pit stop is
Sweet.
So, guys, like I said, secret word of the day on this pit stop is the Colorado comedian. Do you see that? You heard it. If you're not seeing it, you gotta kind of hit every time that you visually see it. So, you see it on there. You heard it from my mouth. Take it. Do it. Believe it. Because I'm pretty sure I found the right way to get you guys all really fucked up in this bitch. But again, guys, whoo, yeah, it's time to roll. I've been sitting here with my foot on the gas and the brake at the same time because I still want you guys to make sure you stay tuned to the PITSTOP with this one here, your Colorado comedian. Who is letting you know that, hey, it's time. Things happen. Things have come across. If you haven't seen it, again, like I said, shout out to the comedians that I will be meeting on January 3rd. And then shout out to the comedians coming here January 25th. Whoa, what the hell of a party we got going on. But getting out of here, guys. Comments. Thumbs up. Something. Let me know you watch it. Because I'm going to keep doing these until I start getting my numbers up on people that are actually watching this. So, this your Colorado comedian. Willie C. Smith throwing it out there to say, hey, it was a pit stop. Loving y'all. Being y'all. Hey. And as we say, peace.